The 3 things that no one told me about once I was hitting my manifestations. Okay, for those of you new here, I'm Kinsey. I aspire to be your therapeutic social media bestie because God knows I needed that when I was going through all my shit. Because while I'm learning and going through my own and figuring all my shit out, y'all are gonna get some advice and hopefully it helps y'all out too. Quick recap. I lived in LA for a year working for a very well-known YouTuber. I was going to parties with celebrities I could never even imagine being around. Influencers that I've watched for years and years and years. I was literally attending the most insane parties like ever. Coming in number 1 is change. Change is something I've always loved when it came to location, adventures, anything other than my identity. I quickly realized that it terrified me to let go of certain parts of myself that were definitely needed to keep growing. I was so attached to the version of me before my manifestations or before I came to LA that I truly always felt my self clinging on to that prior identity. Because I thought if I let go of that version, I was going to lose the people that I deeply love. And honestly, ultimately just losing the only identity I've ever known for myself. Which in turn made me feel like I was 2 people living in 1 body. Number 2 is growing in the wrong way. It's inevitable that you have to grow in order to hit milestones and just goals that you have for yourself. I was growing in a way that I never wanted. Everyone's gonna have different obstacles. Mine was the quick spikes of dopamine through social media. Basically, my ego had never been stronger. I felt like I was becoming a legit robot and the people that were controlling it was everyone outside of myself. How I felt on a daily basis stemmed from the views I was getting or attention I was getting through the things that I was doing with my manifestations. If you're hitting your manifestations, you're hitting goals. And when you hit your goals, you become more confident. Confidence can go in 2 directions. Egocentric or your highest self was 1000% going in the egocentric side for me. Number 3 kind of ties in with number 2. Thanking the universe and being grateful for the opportunities that you're being given. It truly does move so fast. And if you're not taking the time to reflect and review, you'll sadly realize that you never even stopped to take in the moment that you manifested. Can we just take a second? What the fuck? You're literally hitting your manifestation, so consumed with what you weren't doing. You didn't even stop to take in the present moment and what was actually happening around you. I didn't, and that's something that I deeply wish that I could go back to that exact time and be like, wow, I'm so proud of you. That's something that is one of the biggest mistakes that I made. You have to congratulate yourself. You have to give yourself that moment where you look at yourself in the mirror and you're like, wow, go you. If you don't, you're just going to keep chasing these highs and really never even be fully happy because you're just wanting the next best thing, the next best item, the next best person. That's my biggest tip is to just fully take in the present moments because they will pass by.